Hey guys, so the Disney and Fox merger has finally completed. If you're a fan of the Alien franchise like I am, then you've been waiting to hear this news for quite a while to see just what the future holds for the films. We already have some important news from the Xeno Mouse House, so let's dive in and take a look. Surprisingly, there's actually been quite a bit of activity within the Alien franchise over the last year leading up to this merger. We had the Read, Watch, Play initiative focusing on Amanda Ripley, which gave us the Alien Isolation mobile game, new Dark Horse comics, along with that expanded Alien Isolation digital series, which left many of us wanting more. Well, it didn't take too long after the merger to get at least the first rumors of what could be happening to everybody's favorite xenomorph. Well, as it turns out, according to a recent Deadline report, it's been rumored that Ridley Scott is actually still in the process of working on and developing a third film for his prequel series that was likely shaping out to be a trilogy. After the merger happened, there were tons of layoffs over at Fox, seeing as how Disney would be taking over many of those same roles. Deadline was examining who's left and who's still there when they made this quote. Ridley Scott's Scott-free production studio seems to be a good bet to stay on with Disney Fox. Beyond the next Aliens installment that he's working on, Scott is expected to next direct Merlin, a live-action movie on the formative years of the Wizard for Disney. So we can see here, not only are they saying that he's working on the next Alien Covenant sequel, but we see that Scott already has a working relationship with Disney as well. Now, I know that the prequel films have caused a big divide amongst the fan base, but I have one point that I'd like to mention about getting this third and hopefully final prequel film. We need to complete this story. Even if you don't enjoy it, having an unfinished story in the franchise is not healthy for the overall narrative. Just take a look at the Star Wars prequels. When they first came out, everybody thought that they were going to break box office records, and they didn't. After the first two films, just imagine if they decided to not make Revenge of the Sith. Not only was it the best of the prequels because it was anchoring back into the series, but then we got a complete storyline that many fans say has grown on them over the years. Just take a look at the assembly cut of Alien 3 and how that film has gained traction with Alien fans over the past few decades. I remember seeing Alien 3 in the theater when I was younger and leaving upset even though I'd just read the novel, so I knew what I was getting into. It took me years to enjoy that film, and now I actually really like it. Just like the other previous Alien films, it added to the lore, especially bringing us the runner alien and the solidification of the idea that a Xeno could mimic its host in stance and body posture. Even if you're a fan of Alien 5, it's been stated that Neil and Sigourney have both been tied up on other projects, so this film wouldn't be able to be made anytime soon. So why not let Ridley finish off the prequel series so we can have a clean slate to move on from? Then Disney/Fox can go forward with the reboot or head off in the sequel direction to get the franchise back on track. How do you guys feel about this bit of news? Do you want to see one more prequel to end them all? How about Neil Blomkamp's Alien 5 later on down the road? I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments.